What's going on, guys? It's Ashley Stampede, and I am playing the Sakura Spirit. I ain't played this game in a minute, man. I totally forgot about it. So the last time I left off, I was doing the thing with the girls with the fox spirits with the Maiko or whatever. They kind of had a moment. My character and Maiko kind of had a moment when they was in the woods and shit. So let's just go ahead and pick up from where we left off, man. I'm not doing the drinking games today because it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm not an alcoholic, so you can go fuck yourselves. So here we go. It was still early in the morning, likely a bit before breakfast. I decided to spend a short moment to gather my thoughts. It was clear that in order to learn more about my situation, I would need to pay a visit to the shrine. Maybe I could even find the answers to some other questions that had been lingering in the back of my mind for a while now. The fact that Machiko seemed surprisingly nervous at the mention of Tsuyuri's name made me wonder about their relationship. What could possibly have happened to make Machiko react like that? The apparent hostility between the villagers and the fox spirits was another issue altogether. That's not how you spell altogether, is it? Y'all see that shit, right? Maybe I'm tripping. Of course, I couldn't forget about the fact that I needed to find a way home as well. Just as I finished gathering my thoughts, Maiko's voice resounded from the downstairs. Takani, breakfast is ready. Could you come? I would be drinking like a motherfucker right now if I was doing that. Could you go get One-sama for me? Okay, so we're about to get a tit shot or something like that. So I already can tell. Sure, we'll be right there. I quickly made my way out of the room, finding myself within one of the corridors of the mansion. Oh, this is a nice fucking house, though. Look at that shit, though. Look at the fucking graphics on the fucking doors, on the door panel things. That looks beautiful. Once outside, it didn't take me long. Fuck, man. It didn't take long for me to find Machiko wandering down the corridor, her lips curving into a smile as she saw me. No need to look for me, Taka-kun. Maiko's voice reached me loud and clear. Oh, wow, I was wrong. Good morning, Machiko-san. Did you sleep well? It was a decent sleep, although perhaps a bit lonely. However, oh shit. You seem to be getting along. You seem to be getting along well with my little sister. Takani, was it? Perhaps I should consider my rival in the quest for the heart of our dear Maiko-chan. Hell no. She seems to like it. I guess I'll be stuck with that name for a while. Oh, is it not to your liking? Well, perhaps you would prefer Darling instead. Wow, she's just like him. You were watching us? Indeed. It was taking you both such a long time, I grew rather curious and snuck out. But I didn't see you at all. Well, I am a fox spirit. Hiding myself from humans is like playing hide and seek with a child. Then why didn't you use your hiding skills to hide from the guards? Now that you mentioned it, the thought never occurred to me. Well, it certainly was fun getting chased by them. That was silly, though. I thought I heard something over there. It kind of just fucked me up. Oh, that was my phone. Okay. Unfortunately, Maiko does not have the best control over her change. She is far too excitable and is unable to is unable. Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 right there. That's not me. And is unable to maintain the illusion. It is her one magical blind spot. I'm sure it wouldn't have been fun if the Tsundere tyrant had caught you both. That certainly would have been an unpleasant experience. Then again, I am sure you would have ended up saving me, wouldn't you, Taka-kun? Hell no. I noticed a subtle change in Machiko's voice as the sweet, sugar-coated words caused my cheeks to flush red. I really wasn't any good at dealing with this girl's flirty attitude. Stepping backwards, I turned toward the stairs at the end of the corridor and replied in a hurried tone, Maiko-chan is waiting for us. And with that, I rushed towards the kitchen, with Machiko giggling behind me as she followed. I wish there were girls like that in real life. Like, not a tease, you know what I'm saying? But she playfully flirts with me. That would be dope as shit. Good morning, both of you. I fixed up some eggs and toast for you. There are some oranges, too. Ah, wonderful. Thank you, little one. You are getting better at this. wake up knowing a pretty girl made me breakfast. It's good to be alive. Perhaps you would enjoy having one resting by your side as well. That's a bit overkill, especially considering the condition of said girl. I recalled the sight of Machiko sleeping yesterday and my cheeks immediately grew red. I quickly sat down at the table, trying to distract myself by changing the subject. So thanks to you two, I learned a little bit about this world. How about I return the favor and talk about mine? Do you have anything you want to ask? Not really, bitch. Oh yes, I want to know, what are the spirits like in your world? Spirits, you say? I thought about her question for a moment before I replied with a sheepish grin. Well, in my world, spirits only exist in folk tales. They appear in stories, and certain religions even worship them, but it's not like we have them running around like they do in this world. Folk tales, worship. Your world is strange, Takakun. Oh, that's kind of boring. What about your life? Are you a defender of your village? You said something about Chudo before. What is that? Chudo. You mean judo? Well, in my world, people go to this place called school. It's basically a place of knowledge where you learn a lot of things before you're considered an adult in our society. That's kind of like they wouldn't know what school is. They wouldn't know that word. Like the word school escapes them because they're in a different dimension. But in my world, the defenders are known as the police. They keep things peaceful and such. Unless you're in America, then they just shoot you. I'm just a student. I guess you could say that I'm studying to become a defender, not just in my village, but of my whole country. It was a bit of an exaggeration, but it felt kind of nice to call myself a defender. Hee, that sounds weird. Is this pole ease? I like the way they spell that. Is the pole ease like the army or something? Defending the whole nation? Nope. Just their own blocks and their own personal fucking preferences. Your word is very strange, Takakun. I wouldn't call it strange, Machiko-san. It's this world that's weird. But no, the police are like the guards in the village. We do have an actual army that defends the country, though. Either way, your world sounds like fun, especially if everyone's like you. Anyway, Oh no. Oh, dang it. These oranges all have worms in them. Ew. Oh, did you forget to check them again? Hell no. Oh, how terrible. I must have been overcome with fatigue and never gotten around to checking them properly. Ugh. Big old lazy meanie. I'll just have to go and get some apples instead. As Maiko went outside to grab some apples, my eye drifted towards Machiko, who was observing me with a content smile on her face. I just added the on your face part. Clearly pleased with something. That's a real good close-up now. It's such a relief to see her in such a good mood. It has been a tough few months, I must admit. She has been upset that her magical skills have not been progressing as fast as they once did. Okay. We all have our ups and downs, especially when it comes to studying. I still remember how I used to dread exams. So little time for my judo. It made me rather sad at times. That does sound rather stressful. Tell me, Takakun, what is it that you study? I am intrigued by this school notion. Well, my situation is a bit different from most. While I go to school like everyone else, I actually aim to become an athlete. To explain it in a way you understand, an athlete is someone who practices a certain sport, and those who are among the best end up representing their country. I have an upcoming tournament that will decide whether or not I will be able to represent my country in judo. I think I understand. Your focus is on your strength while still gathering knowledge to allow yourself a multitude of options. An interesting method. I should thank you. I guess you could say it like that, but why thank me? I believe that your sudden appearance in our world has had a lot to do with Maiko's newfound joy. I can hear her singing something I have not heard in weeks. It warms my heart to see her so overjoyed, and I believe it is because of you. Thank you, Takakun. I doubt that that's the reason, but you're welcome. I smiled bashfully at Machiko before continuing. Then again, I should also thank you busting my rear out of jail. I don't want to think what would happen. What would have happened? Fuck, I don't want to think about what I would have been doing if I was still in the care of the Tsuyuri tyrant. Haha, you are most welcome. But please, do not be so hard on me, Ochan. There are many things here beyond her control. The fuck, do they know each other like that? But perhaps it is out of our hands for now. I want to try something real quick because I'm hearing myself too much, so let me just switch this real quick. Okay. I'm still hearing myself, but it's not as bad as it was. So around this time, I'll be able to tell the difference when I'm doing the recording. I know that's actually just one of the worst things that you could ever hear, that I'm actually editing within the video. I don't give a fuck. I still wish to thank you, Takakun. I have been wondering how I might repay you for bringing up such joy to Maiko-chan. I'm switching back now. Repay me? For a moment, my thoughts drifted towards a certain idea, but my cheeks quickly turned scarlet red at the thought. Oh man, I'm about to have some sex. Hey. I couldn't ask something like that of her. Sure you could. Let's give me that pull. I'm not sure I have anything in mind. I think your smile is enough. You are a true gentleman, Takakun. It's a shame though, I was thinking of such naughty things too. The fox spirit giggled to herself as she turned towards the garden, watching Maiko struggle to descend from one of the trees with an armful of apples. Maiko-chan, there are only 3 of us. Your belly does not count for a 4th person. Speaking of a 4th person, it sounded like you two used to talk a lot with the spirit at the shrine. Why do you get so nervous whenever this Tsuyuri is involved? Yeah. That's not important. Oh. Is that a giant bird carrying the seed of the world tree? Oh, maybe it is. I should go in. So you really don't know. Thank you for visiting us today. Machiko-san is right over there. Tsuyuri, no, I'm sorry. I have just been terribly busy. Please forgive me, Tsuyuri-sama. Whoa, to think you get that flustered. Is she that amazing of a person? You don't understand. It is complicated. There are certain skills that I, as a fox spirit, possess. A subtle way of talking or acting that influence how people perceive me. They are, I suppose they would be considered social skills, but for spirits. Tsuyuri is capable of completely negating these, and it leaves me feeling rather nervous and helpless. So because, yeah, you can't, I'm about to say the same thing, because you can't win her over with your charms. I see, so basically she's immune to your flirting, and connecting the dots in my mind, I planted the palm of my hand against my forehead. Now I get it. You're afraid of approaching her because this Tsuyuri is a bigger flirt than you, but if she's flirting with you, oh I see, you swing that way. For some reason, I suddenly felt rather disappointed. That's not true. Well, maybe. I mean, she has an overpowering presence, and it does not allow me to properly do my thing. I'm not sure what you mean by swinging, however. It's it means that, you know, you like girls. Oh really? Well, how about we forget all about Tsuyuri for now, and I show you exactly which way I do swing, Takakun. Holy shit. Holy shit. But that won't be necessary. No, it would be if I was there. I need confirmation, so yeah. But she must be quite a challenge to deal with, considering. I briefly lowered my voice to a whisper. You're already a handful to deal with once you start your teasing. Haha, you are perhaps less the gentleman than I thought you to be, Takakun. What am I then? A lovable rogue, perhaps. Or maybe you see yourself as more of a hero type. Of course I'm a hero, a perverted one, but a hero nonetheless. One-sama Takani. Welcome back, Maiko-chan. How did the hunt for the golden apple go? Hehe, no golden ones, but I got a load of good ones. Even ones that are shaped like a heart. You can have that one, Takani. Of course you can. An apple shaped like a heart? Interesting. Does this mean you're confessing your love to me by giving me this? Hehe, maybe I am. Damn. I I seriously think that Ichikawa would kill me if he saw me in my current situation. Well, thank you, fair lady. I shall savor every moment of its sweet flavor. Michael, how could you betray your love of me, your one and only sister? Did our time together mean nothing? Oh my. But I love you too, One-sama. I found a super big apple for you. Polygamy at its finest. Well, we better hurry up. We're going to see Suchan. Wait, what? I thought we would at least need to ask for her permission and wait until she got bored enough to reply. I know, but when I was picking apples, I found one of her tiny familiars. She said she wanted to see us today. Oh, Jesus. Oh, poopy. Oh, Jesus. No, how long have I been recording for? 16 minutes. Okay, fuck that. I'm gonna keep going because I want to see this Tsuyuri person. Is it the girl with the chain around the tail? Is that her? Following the directions Michael had received, we set off from the mansion. The three of us made our way through the forest, somehow managing to stay en route with the help of the familiar. I need my eye drops. It didn't take us long before we arrived at the place where Machiko had fallen into the river. They say it's a fucking truck outside. They say that a cautious fox is worth two, so we made it past the river without further ado. That rhymes, son. So according to these familiars, the shrine is supposed to be up ahead. My gaze had fallen upon a series of steps that went up the hill from the dirt path, a gate standing at the top. Oh no, what could she want from us? She never summons us. She always bumps into us by chance. Why has she called us? I wonder. Jesus Christ, she really is like nervous about seeing this girl. You're so silly. I'm sure it's nothing to be worried about. Maybe she has found a way to stop my headaches. Now that would be truly wonderful, but it is no use guessing. With a stride of confidence in my steps, I swiftly climbed the stairs, the girls quickly following in my wake. One was mimicking my own bold steps while the other followed with small, slow paces. Come on, One-sama. Why don't we make a game of it? To take your mind off it, we could play Hop Along Dandy. Hop, ha. Michael-chan. The spunky girl hopped past me, giving that command that the older sister seemed to be following. They both moved one step at a time, either hopping, stepping, or jumping to the next step. When one fumbled, the other took another step, and the command then switched to the other girl. The panic that had almost set in had seemingly vanished as Machiko continued the silly little game with her sister. The two soon reached the top of the steps, and the voice I could have sworn I heard some before resounded in the air. How adorable, Michael-chan. Okay, I read that shit wrong. How adorable. Michael-chan hasn't changed a bit in all these years, still hopping around on my doorstep like a bunny. Eep. At the sound of the voice, Machiko let out a cry of surprise, her body trembling slightly as its owner revealed herself. The one responsible for Machiko's reaction seemed to be a familiar figure that hopped off of the gate with... Is that a gate? This shit? Hopped off of the gate with ease and landed gracefully before us, her tail swaying back and forth through the air. Okay, yeah, okay. It's that chick. Okay. Machi-chan. I'm so delighted to see you again. It's been a while since we last played. Have you been well? Jesus Christ. Hi, Suchan. We were playing a really fun game just now. Hello, Tsuyuri-sama. We are doing well, thank you. It did look like a very cute game. Then again, it might have been because two really cute girls were playing it. Still, I'm surprised you didn't join them, human. Couldn't keep up with their steps. I was more interested in meeting you than playing some game. How unfortunate. To ignore the appeal that games hold isn't healthy to always look upon life with such a serious and worrisome attitude. Isn't that right, dear Machi-chan? That's not fair, Suchan. Takani didn't know the rules, and it wouldn't be fair to bring someone in halfway. If he learns how to play, I'm sure he'll join in next time. It's not, healthy. This bitch. The girl took a deep breath and closed her eyes, composing herself. Michael's right. Takakun has yet to learn the game. It's not his fault. I'm just teasing him, dearest. There's no need to get so worked up, but I'm glad that you are all here. But one thing surprises me, however. What is it? The fact that your precious Takakun is here with you. Doesn't this strike you both as odd, a human like him being so friendly with spirits? The last time I recall seeing such a thing was when Machitan was but a toddler. This has me curious. Why is he here with you rather than someone of his own kind? That's the guard from the village. They arrested him because of our actions. He helped us escape and was arrested instead. We rescued him and allowed him to stay with us. It's fine, I swear. He's just a nice human. He seems to be, not from around here, though. You need not take offense, my dear. I simply find it rather fascinating to see a human defend a spirit. I'm well aware that he's not from the village. Yeah, you sent me here. I take little interest in the closed-minded humans of this realm, so your assumptions are correct. This boy is not a being of this world, and yet he might end up playing an important role, whether he likes it or not. I already told Maiko-chan and Machiko-san this before, but it doesn't matter to me whether they're spirits or not. I like this place. That said, I like to get back to my own world. I have an important tournament to prepare for. Alright, your upcoming battle. Let's take this discussion aside, shall we? We will await your return, Takakun. It seemed like the sisters could no longer accompany me. Feeling nervous, my steps grew a bit hesitant as I followed the spirit inside. Alright, I'm going to end the gameplay right here, guys. I was reading that shit kind of fucked up. But I'm going to end the gameplay right here because my camera probably about to die because it's been all fucked up for so long. But I'm going to end the gameplay right here, though, man. Is there any other games that's coming out like this? I've seen Nekopara already, so I'm probably not going to buy it. I actually watched it in its entirety, so I fucked that up for myself. But Nekopara Part 2 comes out, I think, sometime this year, so I get that. But if there are any other games, any visual novels that are out that you guys think I should play, or any Japanese games that you guys think I should play, let me know. Kind of want to get into Grisaia, so I might have to order that game. But let me know what you guys think about this stuff, though, man. If you could, give me a thumbs up and all that sort of stuff, man. Vash and Pete.